Hi, friends. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. And today's story, we're going to go back and visit our good friend, Curious George, our silly little monkey. In Curious George visits a toy store. Let's see how many toys we can see and what those toys look like. Come on. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today was the opening of a brand new toy store. George and the man with the yellow hat did not want to be late. When they arrived, the line to go inside wound all the way around the corner. When a line is this long, it's not easy for a little monkey to be patient. George sneaked through the crowd. All he wanted was a peek inside. That sassy little monkey. Is he making a safe choice? No. The man in the yellow hat is all the way over here, and George snuck around all these people and is leaving him. Is that safe? George got to the door just as the owner opened it. "This is no place for a monkey," she said. But George was so excited he was already inside. Balls, dolls, bicycles, and games filled the shelves. There were so many toys. George didn't even know how some of them worked. And how about these hoops? What did they do? George was curious. He climbed up to pull one out of the pile. It would not move. George pulled harder and harder, and still it wouldn't move. George pulled with all fours. And suddenly, there was a terrible crash. Red, blue, green, and yellow hoops bounced up and down everywhere. "Look!" exclaimed the boy, bouncing up and down himself. "Why, I haven't seen one of these in years," said the boy's grandmother. "Oh, looks like the boy and the grandma are so happy to see the hula hoops." She put a hoop around her waist and gave it a spin. George tried the hula hoop too. Then George pretended to be a wheel. He rolled and rolled and rolled and oops! He rolled right into the owner. The owner shook her head. "I knew you were trouble," she said. "Now you've made a mess of my new store." Again, she tried to stop George. And again, George was too quick. Oh, that sassy, curious George. In only a second, he was around the corner and on the highest shelf of all. And below him, George saw a little girl point to a toy out of reach. "Mommy, Mommy, can we get that dinosaur?" she asked. George picked up the dinosaur and lowered it to the girl. Oh, she was delighted. So was the small boy next to her. "Could you get that ball for me, please?" he asked George. George reached up, grabbed the ball, and bounced it to the boy. Oh, is George being helpful? Is he helping his new friends? Yeah. May I have that puppet way over there?" asked another girl. How lucky that George was a monkey. He swung off the shelf, hung onto a light, picked up the puppet, and put it right into her hands. Oh, he's so kind. "What a show!" shouted a boy. The children held their new toys up and cheered. What a commotion! Immediately, the owner came running, and then came the man with the yellow hat. "I think we've had enough monkey business for one day," the owner frowned. Do you think the owner's happy or upset? Yeah, I think the owner might be a little upset too. Just then, a girl got in the long line to pay. What a great store, she said. What a great idea to have a little monkey helping you, she said, and told the owner. I I guess you're right, the owner replied and smiled. Then she gave George a special surprise. Thank you, George, she said. My grand opening is a success because of you. Perhaps monkey business is the business after all. The end. Huh. Whoa! What a silly story of a silly, curious little monkey. At first, the owner thought George was really sassy, right? Not listening and getting into trouble. But George was helping his new friends find some toys, right? And that made the owner really happy. That's right. Friends, I have a question for you. And my question is, if you were at the opening of a brand new toy store, if you were at the opening of a brand new toy store, what toy would you want to get? Would you want to get some hula hoops, some dinosaurs, some board games, a deck of cards, trucks, cars, dolls, babies? What toy would you want from this brand new toy store? What is it? I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you, friends, for sharing. Friends, you have a wonderful rest of your day as we're out of time, okay? But have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.